My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Blueprints. Last run, we got our Sanctum Key. Now, I don't know if it's our first Sanctum Key, or if we are going to get a new Sanctum Key in that box every run. I don't know if maybe there's like 8 total Sanctum Keys, and you have to use one, or if that just respawns in that box downstairs. Couldn't tell you for the life of me. However, what I can tell you is we still do have things that we want to do on the outside of our estate. Over here, we'll have the ability to log into into an area remotely, giving us the ability to set up early our experiment. And yeah, I think I will also generate my outside room early today. Oh, it's not Swan Song. I need to use Tonk. Hang on. Can I not? Can I not log into other thing from here? Isn't that the whole point of what I'm supposed to be able to do here? Oh, you know what it is. It'll be through there that I actually get the room to be able to do that stuff. This is confounding me. It's all good. I'm gonna hightail it out the other direction. Unfortunately, not getting any benefit from that little dalliance. Really hoping for like a tool shed over on this side be handy. Oh! Oh, but I've still never done the shrine. I've opened the shrine. I've gone into the shrine. I've just not ever made an offering. And I'm not going to today. Ooh. Oh, it's watering. Yay! Okay, some additional gems every time I go into a blue room. Sorry, blue room, green room. For the first 3 times I go into a green room. I don't understand it, because, like, most items aren't just worth a certain amount of something. Like, this is worth 3 gems, and then it's useless. So, surely you can refill it. Otherwise, there's no reason this is worth nothing. But I went back into the green room when I had it the first time, and there was water trickling in that room. Maybe if I'd filled that room? Anyhow. Den's one of my favorite first spaces to take because it opens the directions I want. I failed. You know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this correctly. I'm opening all 3. Oh my good giddy gosh. Security this early. Yes, please. Commissary. Oh, commissary very early. That'll have the shovel in. But hallway will give me the ability to visit more room. Give me hallway. I also do want key. Kitchen food for sale. But it heads back in the other direction and is quite closed. Pantry for money and it walks in the other direction. I can do that and I don't even have to go in there just yet. Well. Code check has a treasure map and I do want to get shovels. And I do like being able to code check things. But that's also the first time I've seen Solarium and it says you are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Oh. I'll pop that watering can here. Mr. Nogula, Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you've forgotten about how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some time and stern words, I've decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows? Maybe this time it'll stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Intriguing. Oh no, I don't have Diggy. Oh! Green. Diamond green. I've got that now. Woohoo. But also now I need to figure out this puzzle. Interesting. Huh. I don't super understand what this is doing, but I also solved it. I don't feel good doing that by trial and error. So it's what? When you click the opposite, either diagonally or orthogonally, of a yellow across a gray, it leaps. I also don't know how I previously did fake solve it, so yay, actually. What's happening there? When one's in the bottom corner, you click it and then it moves up? Oh, I guess it has the base rule of when you click a yellow, it goes up. In which case... Yeah, it's very easy to solve. Okay, cool. Look, I'm glad I know the rule for that. I'll take my award. Doesn't look like there's anything in here directly to solve. This is just additional information for other things. I'd love to go to the cloister. Let me go to the cloister. I don't even have the ability to dig, but it has a really high defense stat, and you can really, really do work there. Patio, mailroom, and hallway closet. All of them terminate my pathing, unfortunately. That said, mailroom. I placed an order for an item. I will go in because it's still worth checking if there is an item in here. It's not, but I've also solved all of the things related to the puzzles in here. Is there any additional information I can tease out of this? That's the Grand Realm of Fire, Fenares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. So foggy Fenares, which actually confirms the slashes across the radiating lines on the runes does mean fog. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? Hey, I'm a dad. I'm a typical dad. Know how much Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think there's any additional information that I can tease out of that now that I have much more context for reading it. Like, it's not relevant that I know his name is Daniel. To me, he'll always be Dad. I don't have a keycard yet, so I will set the security level. And then we'll see what happens first. Breaker room or keycard. Library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I have great news. I already discover less common floor plans constantly. It's all I can do. Also, I really want to get back in the library. I would like to read the History of Arindia, first edition, please. Also, A New Clue by Marion Marigold. I mean, I've got the additional architectural digests for drafting strategy. I should check those out at some point, but they are certainly my lowest priority. And a full copy of Realm and Rune is nice as well. Oh, there's a key there. Look, our runs are going quite long. I'm getting a lot of items in these runs. I feel like it's quite like... No. I do feel like it's quite likely that I end up with a... The other thing I was going to say a second ago that I can't remember the name of right now. Good lord. I'm going to get this showroom for expensive items. I'm not going to go in there just yet. Wait, do I even... Look, I'm going to waste 2 steps so I can actually check so that I know it's... Yes, it's the same things on offer. But also there's nothing else in here. Cool. Sure, I'll check the North Draft before we leave. Commissary, yes. Peering out to the left is significantly better, but I don't have that, so... Oh, but I also can't take the commissary! No! Take the spare bedroom, unfortunately. Instead, that is an item there for us to draft. Oh, cool! Sleep mask. Oh. Second item? What? Oh, yeah. Single coin in the corner. Cool. Honestly, Nook peering out in that direction is not actually bad for us. Specifically, courtesy of the fact that... Okay, I'm not even going to try and open that one. I'm going to go back down to the den and try and open it up from there. It's also worth noting I can enter the foundation without having to enter any other spaces, so I don't have to worry about actually connecting to the foundation anymore. Gives a lot more freedom. Observatory. All right. Funeral parlor. It's my first red room. Sure. I'm not going to solve it, mind. But I will be here. Dining room can go to the north. I'll take it. There's our lunchbox. Enjoy a lunch. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. Sick. Chapel? Thank you kindly. That's a second red. I'd like to have like 3 or 4, maybe even. Bunker room. you have exactly 2 hallways when you draw off this. Double it. Counts as 2 bedrooms, so we'll give it 10 steps for stepping in. I don't think I have exactly 2 hallways because I don't think spare bedroom counts as a hallway anymore. I guess I'm most likely to get good resources in billiard room. Just go in, solve the puzzle. 18 is still 18. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 12 minus 9 is 3. Times by 10 is 30. Divided by 5 is 2 again. 12 plus 4 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. Times 2 is 22. Divided by 11 is back to 2. It's always 2. And there's the keycard. Cool. So now I know what I need to do through security. That's great. Huge, huge hit for us. In fact, yeah, that terminates us needing to be on this side of the map. I might actually go and take the benefit from the funeral. Gems are hard to get. I can't turn down. I can't go to the. It's too. No. I'll come back to the funeral parlor later. We gotta up the security. Security level's now high. Alright, and then I can proceed to try and head out through the nook. That'll be fine too. A little bit more money and I can come back here and double... When you ever gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. I can only draft one thing. And it's the one that I don't want. Damn. That's fine. Just means I'm going to have to do all of the rest of my exploration through the Foundation. It's not fine, but it's whatever. There's another safe for us. Don't know what date this one's set to, though. Oh! Study. Study is a queen. I only need office to turn up. I only need a king space now. I haven't got a second king space, or at least if I do have a second king space, or I've spawned one previously. I don't remember it at all. So we have a queen in the studio. Uh-huh. 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 44 letters in the message. Face and ace is in the first one. This is the clue that... Yeah. This is unfortunately extremely outdated for me, friend. What are you? Is that the den? I can't tell. Oh, right. It's the generic blueprint. It's everywhere. That's the dining room. And it's just another room adjacent. But there is no room through the dining room, and there's no part of the... Yeah, I don't think that's a puzzle. I think that's just what it is. What? So that's a black queen on 8D. Okay, no, it's not dynamically updating or anything based on the room that it was spawned in. Oh, this is the room in the architecture house. Drafting room. Drafting room? Drawing room. No, it's not drawing room. It's drafting room. It's the one where you get additional things for your floor plan. Ooh. Spin it. But yes, this is the layout of that room. Which means that not only is this a safe, but there is a replica of this safe elsewhere. All right. Well, look, I'm going to stop ignoring the information here. Folks. Curious. I'm going to stop ignoring the information and actually read the desk. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional enough to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Study. Letter R. Beard, bud. Yep. Okay, we've already done all of those. Damn. What date would be implied by the study? Queen next to it? Let's first try the year that Clara died, because Clara's the queen. No. I mean, Clara's not actually a queen, but, like, it's just, there is a queen in her room. I think maybe that means that her ladyship's diary in her chambers, if I open that, it'll give me the key code to this. It's a date. It's related to the study. Couldn't tell you for the life of me, unfortunately. Other than that, I don't see anything else here that's relevant. It's time to bounce. Just in case they end up being relevant. They're not gonna, but in case. Yeah, if I spawn an office, Chapel Bishop, oh no, I don't have a night room either. Oh no, security, night. Night, Bishop. There's a pawn in the dining room. A rook in the nook, which I'm currently in. Obviously, the queen in the study. The only position I'm missing is king. If I put down the office, like, we can solve a huge puzzle. So even if the office is in a bad position, I'm going to draft it as a priority. Even if it means my run today is 30 minutes long, so it would be. If that has to happen. The office itself, if I recall correctly, does require gems. So I am going to go to the funeral parlor and pick up the gems before I leave. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. So if both of those are true, this would have to be false. And this says, the other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are empty. This box, they don't have identical. This is false, which means these can both be true, in which case they imply that you have it. I can't think of anything else I could even need to do here. Alright, good. Time to go outside. Hmm? Make a wish. I didn't even know you could do that. Looks like you can only do it from one angle. It's the thinnest of the angles. Interesting. Don't mind me, just head him away. I do have a keycard, good lord. My heart almost stopped. I forgot that you need a keycard to get up there the first time, but I do have a keycard, so everything is fine. But it also does mean that in a blank run, no, I can't just go here. I need a keycard to pull the elevator down. But once I have a keycard, wah-ho-ho. Wah-hey-ho-ho. And then we just have 3 open room adjacencies. Love it. To the south, we find... I mean, it's got to be a storeroom. It's the only one of these that can do anything. I don't want to redraw my plans right now. And also, like, realistically, 2 keys, 2 keys, a gem, rather. And a little bit of money. Exactly what the doctor called for. West Wing Hall actually gives us the ability to access all the areas I want to go to, but I will also then open this. Workshop. I don't dislike having workshop. Workshop's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I can get some additional confirmation on something here. Would that be what the grid letter for this room would have been? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I think the letter is the room combination. So I'm still writing them down just in case that ever varies, but pretty strongly certain of that now. Okay, yeah, none of these join together. That's fine. I kind of expected that to be the case. I'd like to have more items before I do that. Ooh, Aquarium. It's a bit early to take archives and then not be able to draft different floor plans. Ooh, a broken lever. Well, that's very useful considering we just came from a workshop. Door's locked. Door's locked. I'm gonna head back earlier. Oh, watering can. Cool. Forgot about that. Battery pack, broken lever, so maybe I'll go with the power shovel this time? I guess unless I get the greenhouse, where there's another breakable wall. Furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. I can't draw a furnace here. I don't really get a benefit from it. Look, I could put the gallery here, but it's gonna be the thing where I walk in and go, haha. What? You know what? Fine. This is the tithe that I have to pay every single run. I gotta come in here and think about it until I manage to complete it. All of the things in there would be red, which means that would be a Q backwards and it would be red. Q red? Cured? No, but... Red Q? Bob. Bovden. I couldn't tell you for the life of me right now, to be honest. Can this be an O? Yeah, okay. What about wagon? Can I get the word wagon on there? I can get an I. Right now, I'm literally just working with, oh, well, words often have I-O-N at the end. Boolean. Burian. Sean? What was, motion? Bastion? It's a pretty good game. Bastion? No. Bastion. Oh? Potion? No. Lotion, Socian, motion? Look, I tried. I got a word. It's not the right one. Can I make a word out of this one? Honestly, I've tried with this one so much that I do actually just want to say, like, the answer is no. Ale. Okay, that's often the ending of a word. Sale. For sale. Car sale. That's a classic automotive purchase if I've ever seen one in my life. Cecily. Kier sale. Corsair. It's... No. And look, I'm not going to try the last one. I'm looking at it. I'm going to look at it. Oh, a bunch of sins on the ground. And there's two plinths there holding up the infinity sign. And it's on its... Well, I mean, the infinity sign on its side. It's 8 on its side, or it's an infinity sign. It's got a bunch of nails in. There's a pin over there. Fin. Nail. Can I do, like, fin... F-I-N-A-L-I-T-Y? Finality? It's not going to have an F in the first position. It's immediately going to shoot my... Alright, look. I honestly don't know what I'm going to end up doing about those, because those do actually appear beyond me. I guess I just hope that the game has some other way of giving us that information. Oh, cool. Bunker room. And I do have 2 hallways. Oh, the aquarium's also a hallway. Never mind. I punked myself. Oops. It'll happen, but... Thankfully, I do have the ability to already explore out the other ways without using this, so back to the aquarium for us. Although both of these adjacencies could command a key from us. Music room gives us keys. Oh, yikes. Guest bedroom's a bunch more footsteps, and I do like footsteps. Even came with a key to justify it. Super handy. Bedroom. Commissary's here, and I do want commissary, but it kinda doesn't necessarily terminate our run, but it doesn't give us much space to work with. But neither does the bedroom, to be frank. You know what? I know you're selling a shovel. I literally ordered it in personal, private. Secure. Compass. Salt shaker. Sledgy. All right. Well done. Ooh. I do have keycards. Vault. Vault is a lot of money. I don't really have anyone to spend the money right now, but I can go back down to the showroom, use the money there. It unfortunately terminates our entire run if I do that, though, so I literally can't do it. Dark room. Can't see floor plans when trotting from this room. I'm going to use a gem to redraw. Mechanarium. Has one door for each cog symbol in your house. It itself is 1. Workshop is 1. 2 total. A third is security. 3 total. 3 doors? I kind of want it to have more. I want to see exactly how many doors it can have. Realistically, the answer here should be courtyard, though. I just got a shovel. At some point, I'm going to have to head back down this way to get back to the foundation. That's when I'm going to try and do all of my digging. Because otherwise, I have to go to the aquarium, dig, go down to the workshop, then the foundation, dig. Oh, but I kind of do want to do that as well, because I have the contraptions to join with one another. Final use of our watering can. Pop the lock. Grab a bunch of additional gems. Okay, we're off to the absolute races. Additional coin. Doing some digging. Getting an old tin can, but it's okay. Because the other one has a turnip. Giving us an additional 7. I just want it to be as open as possible. Like, dark room is totally appropriate. But I wouldn't be able to see what the floor plans are dropping up. Lab, and it heads upwards? I'm not going to tell you why I dislike it. I'll just tell you it doesn't solve what I re-rolled for. Great hall, 7 locked doors. You are much easier for me to justify, but gymnasium only costs us 2, and it's also good. Only costs us 2 steps, that is. Dark room connecting a bunch of rooms. There's treasure trove. Cutting back off to the left, which is actually where I want to go. Also, ding, ding, ding. Dinner is served. Way back in the dining room. Not very easy for us to get to quickly. I'll happily grab my 10 coins. This trunk is locked, but not for long. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. And that's a blue. So green memos in white boxes are always lies. Which actually we know that the previous was a green memo in a white box. But we also knew that that was a lie, drawing from information we know from the reservoir. knew that was going to be locked. As soon as I used my key to open that, that's a knight. Cool. So I've only got 2 outs from this room, up and down. Okay, thankfully they're both keycard doors. That's very easy for us. Mechanarium. I don't have more than I had last time. Walk-in closet with 4 items? No. Locksmith, keys for sale. I do want keys. It's just I don't think my run is especially long after that. Office, got it. That's all I wanted. Okay, let's confirm. The pieces on the chessboard that are represented outside are knight, got it. Bishop, got it. Pawn, got it. Rook, got it. King, got it. And queen, got it. All right, I can do the outside chess puzzle now. Yay. I'm gonna grab... Oh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna grab a lockpick kit. Occasionally able to unlock some doors without having to spend a key. I don't know if that will work for outside the treasure trove. Couldn't tell you. Ah, key under the carpet right there. I'm gonna draft the next room before I do that, just in case the next room exactly is conference room. Ah, maid's chambers. Though I suspect I ought take the observatory. Because it pushes us out in the right direction. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today, as well as a diamond. Thank you kindly. I will go and try and draft with only a single diamond. Breaker box, secret passage. I mean, Eastway Hall literally just being open. Very easy. Conference room. All right. Ooh, hallway closet. Extra item if adjacent to a hallway. I have a key, so I can go out the other side of the treasure hall, right? I'm gonna make a conference room. This door is locked. Try and use my lockpick kit. It works. Ugh, trophy room and I can't use it. Nightmare. Furnace. You're more likely to draw red runes while drafting. And utility closet, breaker box. I think I'm looking more for a redraw here than anything else. But I also want to keep things. As for the utility closet, I don't have a dark room at the moment. I could turn the gymnasium off. Other than that, very, very lacking in likely use for us. I know I can dig in here at least. For a worthless old shoe. Score! Spread gold in the estate, please. And then I'm gonna go collect all of that gold from the conference room. That's a lot of gold. A lot? It's some gold. Although now I have another key, so the locksmith, the lack of locksmith, the lacksmith as we call it, purchasing power was not too much of a problem for us, but we can still solve it, and I will. 3 keys, please. Oh, I already purchased 3 keys once. Right, I was like, wait, what happened? I already had it, you dummy. This is considered close to the furnace? Well, gosh, I almost feel like I should redraw, see if I find the freezer. I didn't. There's a great hall with a bunch of locked rooms if I'm interested in that. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely this room that has anything in. Oh no, I didn't use the lockpick kit! I have those! I spurned it. It'll be this one as well. No? Don't seem to be able to do that one. That's fine. I mean, I should try each of them. Why not? Servants' quarters, maid's chamber, and laboratory. Why don't you boil the laboratory for us, buddy? I didn't even... No, I did step into that room and still counted. No. There's a key here. Thanks. Mount Holy gift shop. The wowing whim. I mean, I'll take the Mount Holy gift shop. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, and then we're out of the building, but I still will need steps. I have to go now. I would love to persist. Let me assure you that I would love to persist. But the most important thing to me is getting outside of this building so that I can tell the game I know about chess. Come on. Oh, thank you. I was literally about to say, come on, Turnip, but you got my back, game. Thank you kindly. Now, about this joining. Oh. Electromagnet. That seems useful. Broken lever plus... Do I do the shovel? Yeah. Shovel and battery. Jackhammer? Wasn't it power shovel before? Maybe, did I put it in the wrong order and now it's a different thing? More effective than shovel at excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. Sick. And then metal detector, wait. And lockpick is pick sound amplifier. Wait, what was compass joined with to make the match? I don't remember. I'll have to look back at my own stuff. It's fine. Let's make sure there's nothing unique here that I wasn't expecting. Okay. I guess I'm joining the compass and the metal detector to make the pick sound amplifier. A useful pick sound amplifier. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Cool. There's some digging to do in this room, and thankfully I got a dig hammer, an ordinary gem. 3 ordinary gems. A pair of ivory dice. Good lord, this is a lot better. Is there anything else I need to go to? Nope. Downstairs. Door's already open. I warmed it up for you. Now, that will head out of the building. There is the reservoir down there, which I would like to access, but more important than that is this. Again, the black sigil of Arinda Ares right there. We know that the excavation below this area is excavating into a previous Arindan facility of some kind. An Arindan facility that had been purposefully buried. Courtesy of the information we found in that other room that I just passed. But, right now, here's what's relevant. A chessboard with a bunch of pieces, and I should know where they can go. Solarium, you had a pawn in you, if I recall correctly. Security was right there. Bishop, you are in the chapel. Rook, you were on the nook, which I think is there. These other two are going to be harder, because they're specific spaces. Now, it was the study that has a queen and the office that has a king. So office is above nook and study is directly next to it. Wow. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. What? How many of these can I have? Ambition of the Pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or Queen. Gain that power until the end of the day. Do I get to select this power every day? Mantle of the Knight. Add the armory to your drop pool. Do I not get to have the armory unless I take the Knight? How many of these do I get to have? Is it every time I finish this puzzle, I get an additional one of these? Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the Queen side is West Wing. Interesting. Of your house, lose 5 and gain 1. Lose 5 steps and gain 1 key. It is. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Neat. Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 gold the first time you enter the chapel with each day with this power. I will say, that's 30 gold every day. The chapel is always put down. Resilience of the Rook. You may draw 4 lands up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Interesting. That gives you a lot more value as well. Wow. And this one is when you reach rank 8, you can get knight, bishop, rook, or queen. So, knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Knight, bishop, rook, or queen. So I literally just can't have king. Yeah, because that's every day you must choose a color. Add the armory to your drop pool. All of these other things I understand in some way. The armory? Couldn't possibly tell you. Gimme. You've accepted the mantle of the knight. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Interesting. All right, I've got the armory in our pool now. Also, I forgot that that was even there because it was so featureless. I mean, it's not like I can go draft the armory today. No, I don't think I have enough steps to get back there. Sound amplifier. Oh, Mantle of the Night. Cool. It's just showing they're active. So maybe there's more things that can be active up here as well. I think like the most useful thing I can do with my remaining resources at this point, like I could literally go back down through the foundation, head back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it will take me more than one step to get into the foundation at the bottom, right? I think the most useful thing I'm able to do with the rest of my time is... it is going towards the foundation, but we're not going through the foundation at all. We'll be taking the opportunity to head down into the reservoir to use 2 of our keys. I know that black boxes can't contain allowance tokens, so they're the final ones that I want to open. Also, I don't know if there are any more items here that I actually want to get. Oh, I also haven't even checked if the Sanctum key respawned. Although, increasingly, I do feel like that's unlikely. Yeah, contained a Sanctum key, not the Sanctum key. So I have 8 Sanctum keys to get. A prize is in the box marked by that. Well, we know that white boxes, green memos in white boxes are always lies, so I know that no prize can be in a gas symbol. The box containing allowance tokens is white. Okay, so there's only a single box containing allowance tokens. I tend to believe that this means that we've solved this, and I'm not going to get anything additional out of opening the rest of these. However, given additional keys at the end of a run and additional footsteps, I will come down here until all of them are open, because I can't confirm that. I can only guess at that. Is there anything else that I can accomplish right now? I believe the answer to be no, which is why I asked the question in that way. 21 allowance is a decent amount, I feel. A little bit more progress on our treasure trove. We discovered a couple more of the contraptions. Obviously, we've got the Mantle of the Night as well. Probably the most significant development here. I'm so daft. That dining room actually has, I'm going back up as well. All right, fine. I'll do it. That dining room has our meal. I hadn't eaten yet. Why is my in-game character just like me? Did I have lunch? Look, that's for after recording for me to figure out and then eat because I'm almost certain I didn't. Well, I said, look. If something is more interesting than I am hungry, I won't feel the hungry. I'll feel the interesting. All right, yeah, I don't even have enough steps to get back to it. 1, 2, 3. Then we die. Well, it's not death. But it's certainly not healthy. Let me run, quick! Jump! Oh, didn't even get there in time, just face planted directly into what looked like some seared salmon. I have used all my footsteps, and I will, in fact, call it a day. The Mount Holly Corporate Shopping Center was open. We had the conference room, the office, the mail room, as well as 5 shop rooms. 2 new rooms, 10 items found, 9 ranks. Nice. I really don't feel like the Solarium gave me that many rare rooms. Like, all of the rest of this I look at and I'm like, yeah, Mount Holly's pretty common. Well, not Mount Holly's pretty common. Like Treasure Trove, Mount Holly, Great Hall, I imagine those are each quite uncommon, but basically every other room in the entire area, and remember, Solarium was drafted first. Basically every other room in the entire area is common. So the Solarium lies to you. For the moment, though. I'm gonna lie to you by saying my name isn't Rhapsody, and this has been the Red Prince, and hopefully you haven't been enjoying yourselves, and there's no links on the screen that you can click whatsoever, and I'm entirely unthankful to Eloise in this episode. You know what? That last one, I don't feel good about. Still thanks to Eloise. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. See you later.